All right, this next one is for the video gamers out there. Point to yourself if that applies to you. People who enjoy playing video games more than they enjoy anything else. Okay, so that is Cameron Boxer, the main character of this story. At the beginning of the story, he has 8 followers. By the end of the book, his goal throughout this story is to get to 50,000 subscribers on his gaming stream. Well, there are a couple of complications, of course, with that. One, he is the president of a group that he organized called the Positive Action Group. And he started this so that he could demonstrate for his mom that he is showing leadership in school and not just wasting all of his time on video games. He never actually expected the PAG or the PAG to go anywhere. He just wanted to show his mom that he was doing something. But the Positive Action Group, the PAG, is the most popular group in the entire school. And so even though he didn't intend for it to be more work for him, it has become that. So he makes up with his friends. His friends are Chuck, Kinsey, and Pavel, and they are the awesome threesome. So they concoct this plan together that they're going to say that Cameron's grades are slipping. So he has to take some time away from the PAG group so he can focus on his grades. It's not really true. He's really wanting to just spend more time playing video games so he can build up his subscribers. Well, so Cameron is kind of like this Ferris Bueller type. If you've ever seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he is very popular. All of the kids like him. They respect him. They admire him. And the teachers maybe aren't quite so convinced that he's this, upstanding kid that he makes himself out to be. So there are a lot of parallels between this story and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So, but because the kids really want to support him, they start doing his homework for him. They start doing his reports for him. And at first, he's like, oh, well, I didn't ask for this, but okay. I mean, it's a little bit of a help and it gives me a little more time to play on my, build up my subscriber base. Um, so he takes a little bit of help. And before he knows it, people are just, sending him all kinds of assignments to the point that midway through the story, he actually has the highest grade point average in the entire school. And he hasn't done a lick of work for school. So that's when students start to realize, hey, what's going on here? But the other cool thing is that part of the story involves this beaver. The beaver's name is Elvis, and they're supposed to be, as part of the PAG, taking care of this beaver, helping its, habitat. And he gets stuck with it one night in his house, and he's just like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to take care of the beaver. I got to play my video game. So he's playing, and the beaver ends up on camera, and everybody loves the beaver being part of it. And it just starts to become part of his Game Fox 229 identity. He also wears a Zorro mask while he plays so that the kids at school can't recognize who he is because he's supposed to be studying, not playing video games. So that it's a slacker novel by Gordon Korman. Gordon Korman is a notable author for writing a lot of books that are told with humor, very relatable. Maybe you've read some of his other books as well, but I would recommend this book for anyone who loves video games, obviously. But third, fourth, fifth grade, sixth grade, it's actually the characters are middle school students, so it would be appropriate all the way up through middle school as well. So if you are into gaming, you might like this book.